Ifunaya was a young woman of 25. She was smart, curvy, and a black beauty. Everywhere she went, heads turned. She knew she was attractive, and she made sure everyone else knew it too. Because of her beauty, Ifunaya believed that no young man without money deserved her attention. She had no patience for struggling boys. Her eyes were fixed on one target: rich, middle-aged, or old married men. One sunny afternoon, Ifunaya was lying on her bed, scrolling through her phone and laughing loudly. Then, a Facebook message popped up on her screen. "Hello, baby girl." She squinted at the name. Chief Oba. "Who is this one again?" she muttered. "I hope you have money. If you don't, please, I don't have time for broke men." She typed back, "Please, who is this?" Within seconds, the reply came. "No need to know who I am. Just send your account number. Let me introduce myself properly." Ifunaya smirked. Okay, she whispered, typing out her account details. Minutes later, alert, 100,000 naira credit. Ifunaya screamed, jumped, and danced. "Finally, I found my destiny helper. I'm not here to suffer. I'm here to enjoy soft life." From that moment, her chats with Chief Oba became consistent. Compliments turned into calls, calls turned into dates. Soon, Chief Oba booked a luxurious hotel room where they spent an entire weekend together. And that was how their affair began. Before long, Ifunaya and Chief Oba became the talk of the town. They were seen in expensive restaurants, traveling abroad, taking vacations, moving from one fun spot to another. But while they were enjoying life, Chief Oba's home was crumbling. His wife, Mami Fine, and their children were suffering. He no longer gave them money for food. The children were sent home from school for unpaid fees. They looked malnourished and confused while his father lavished all his wealth on Ifunaya. One day, a neighbor walked up to Mami Fine and said, "Mami Fine, is it not your husband I see everywhere with that girl Ifunaya? I even heard he rented a 3-bedroom flat for her, fully furnished it, and filled her freezer with food." Mami Fine's heart broke. She cried uncontrollably. "God, what have I done to deserve this pain?" she wailed. Determined to confront the situation, she traced the address. Standing before a magnificent 3-story apartment, she met Ifunaya. With tears streaming down her face, she pleaded, "Young lady, why are you doing this to me? Why are you destroying my family? I'm a woman like you. One day you will also have a home. Why choose to be the source of my pain?" But Ifunaya crossed her arms, lifted her chin proudly, and said, "Madam, please stop making noise in my compound. If you are done crying, leave before I call security. Your husband is my destiny helper. In fact, he will marry me as a second wife. Better accept it. I'm here to stay." Mami Fine wept bitterly and walked away, broken, but hopeful that God would intervene. Weeks passed. One fateful evening, Chief Oba called Ifunaya several times, but she didn't pick. Suspicious, he drove to the apartment he rented for her. Nothing prepared him for what he saw. There she was, Ifunaya, in bed with a young man. Chief Oba's heart shattered. Rage consumed him. "I abandoned my family for you. I spent everything on you, and this is how you repay me?" He dragged her out, locked up the house, and drove away in anger. Ifunaya begged, cried, sent endless messages, but Chief Oba refused to answer. It was as if a veil had been lifted from his eyes. He returned home, knelt before Mami Fine, and begged for forgiveness. He promised to take care of his family again. Slowly, he rebuilt what he had broken. But Ifunaya was left stranded. The flat was locked, her source of money gone. She had nowhere to go. She ended up squatting with a friend, weeping as she narrated her downfall. Her friend shook her head and said, "I warned you. I told you to avoid married men. You refused to listen. Look at you now." Ifunaya cried bitterly. "I've learnt my lesson. I will never go after married men again. It's wrong to be the cause of another woman's pain." Sometimes, the promise of soft life can be tempting, but building joy on another person's broken home always ends in bitterness. Don't build your future on another person's broken home. What goes around truly comes around.